These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. And here are some developing stories that we're tracking. ABC15 is working to get you more information on a deadly shooting near 24th Street in Rozier in South Phoenix. Police say they found the woman with gunshot wounds. She died at the hospital. No word yet on her identity or a suspect, but our team here at ABC15 will bring you the latest as it becomes available. We're also reaching out to DPS to find out more information on a crash involving a pedestrian that closed down the westbound lanes of the I-10 last night. That happened near the US 60 interchange. DPS opened up the westbound lanes in stages. That crash still does remain under investigation. We're also working to get more information on a deadly crash involving a bicyclist in Prescott Valley. Police say the cyclist did not yield while going into incoming traffic and was not wearing a helmet. The cause of the crash and the victim's identity, those are still unknown. Now to another big story we're following closely at ABC15. Thousands of people protesting across the nation against President Donald Trump's immigration policies, including right here in Arizona. They're demonstrating against recent ICE raids and deportations since President Trump returned to office. ABC15's Jamie Warren is tracking the story and the chaos it caused on some streets in Glendale.
Well, there were multiple protests across the valley over the weekend, including one here at this intersection. And on top of that, Glendale police tell us at one point someone stole one of their police cars and they are still looking for a suspect this morning. That is the sound of protesters shooting off fireworks right in the middle of this intersection. There were clouds of smoke, dozens of people blocking the intersection and stopping traffic. Glendale police began deploying chemical agents to disperse the crowd, which they described as defiant and reckless. And take a look at this video that was sent to us on TikTok by Armando Corrales, where you can see multiple people who were smashing the windows of Glendale police vehicles. Glendale police say that a person jumped into one of their cars and drove it a short distance before that car was recovered. But as of this morning, no one is in custody and police still have not identified who that person is. The White House says that immigration policies under the Biden administration were out of hand and that mass deportations are necessary to keep communities safe. But protesters tell us they are against these sudden crackdowns.
To be honest, I'm a part of the Mexican culture, so I feel like I have to support, come out here for Mexico,
Glendale police told us that they do respect the right for those to peacefully protest. And on top of all of these protests happening here across the valley and across the country, today also happens to be called a day without immigrants, where businesses across the country and also some here locally say that they are choosing to shut down for the day in order to prove just how essential they are to our communities. In Glendale, Jamie Warren, ABC15 Arizona.
We want to turn right now to an Operation Safe Roads report. There is a new bill that wants to punish drivers who are going too slow. You heard that right. ABC15's Adam Klepp spoke to the lawmaker bringing that bill forward and got some reaction from drivers.
If you've ever been stuck behind somebody on the I-10 between Phoenix and Tucson, you're not alone.
I have a big bone to pick with the I-10 corridor.
Representative Teresa Martinez is so fed up, she introduced a bill to fine drivers $500 for slowing down traffic in the left lane.
If you want to drive 70 miles an hour on the right, beautiful, wonderful. If you want to drive 70 miles on the left, no bueno.
The bill only will apply to interstates with 2 lanes, except I-17. And Martinez adds the message is to drive safer, not faster.
You've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 cars backed up behind them. They're all getting frustrated. Then they're going to start passing on the right and then speeding. And that's when you start to get people in accidents.
But before talking about what it'll take to pass the bill, I wanted to talk to people passing by on the highway. So we came to this rest stop along the I-10 to hear what travelers think about this proposed bill. The reaction, mixed.
Fining people for just going too slow? It's a little strange to me.
Others saying it could be a good thing, but there should be a minimum speed.
Has to be some sort of limitations associated. Like if you're going 45, that's a definite hazard.
What everyone did agree on, this part of the I-10 is no fun to drive on.
It sucks. It's narrow and the traffic is hard, especially if something breaks down like just happened.
Take that $500 and build another left lane and help everybody out.
The ongoing I-10 expansion here won't be done until 2028. Representative Martinez says she looks forward to the day when her proposed bill isn't needed.
The minute the I-10 gets widened to 3 lanes, that law will go away.
If you have a road concern near you, give us a call or send us an email at roads@abc15.com. Reporting for Operation Safe Roads, I'm Adam Klepp.
With your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. A warm February 3rd here in the valley, with temperatures starting off this morning in the mid-50s, climbing to the mid-70s under partly cloudy skies at midday. And there is our forecast, 84 degrees, 2 degrees shy of tying the record of 86 set back in 1925. Tomorrow, even warmer with a high of 85. That would tie the record of 85 set back in 1963. And a warm day across State 48 for this Monday, with highs in the mid-60s for Flagstaff, near 70 in Window Rock, 75 in Winslow, and 80s across the lower deserts, even close to 90 degrees as you head toward Gila Bend. Here's your 7-day forecast. Mid-80s through tomorrow. Then we'll drop those highs a little bit beginning Wednesday, but they're going to stay above average, those temperatures anyway, through the weekend with overnight lows in the 50s. Flagstaff breezy tomorrow with highs in the 50s, and we keep those highs in the 50s the rest of the week, essentially, with some breezy to windy days, even a slight chance of a shower on Friday, then cooler for the weekend.
We will have another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com, or you can download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.